Wing Chun history dates back to early Chinese dynasties. It was the Han who were suppressed by the Manchu dynasty. They were suppressed and restricted. The Hans then began to organize themselves and form a group of rebels. They wanted to create a new fighting style so that they could overcome the already existing techniques that the Manchus were trained in. Then, 5 masters of Kung Fu got together and created their own style with the best techniques of combat. Then the Han's temple got burnt down by the Manchu because of a traitor. However, a master that escaped passed on the techniques to a small girl who was named Yim Wing Chun. The philosophy of Wing Chun is to take control of your own life and making decisions that are for your own best. The combat was less used and the concept of Wing Chun would be used in non-fighting parts of life. Wing Chun urges one not to go to the extreme and is emphasizing the balance of the middle path, which enables one to see both left and right. Bruce Lee was born in 1940 in San Francisco to parents of Hong Kong heritage. However, he was raised in Hong Kong. At the age of 5, he starred in different children roles in minor films. At the age of 12, while attending LaSalle College, Lee got beaten up by a street gang, which led him to start practicing Wing Chun Kung Fu. He studied Kung Fu under Yip Man for 5 years. He got into a lot of fights because of his quick temper, which got him into trouble with the Hong Kong police. After these incidents, his parents suggested that he moves to USA, and so he did. Whilst in America, he studied at university and opened his own Kung Fu schools. He got associated with many famous martial arts artists. Bruce Lee refined his prior knowledge of Wing Chun and also incorporated traditional boxing and karate and developed a new style called Jeet Kune Do. Bruce Lee was much of a philosopher. He studied philosophy at university and also self-educated himself. Jeet Kune Do is a way of discovering the truth. The highest achievement in Jeet Kune Do is self-knowledge. This involves dealing with our beliefs and ignorance. Bruce stated that we should always ask the question why, if we wanted to free ourselves and see the truth. Jeet Kune Do also urges us not to just accept all things, but to test all things. Bruce Lee categorized human beliefs in practical and emotional beliefs. Practical beliefs we take for granted and never question, for example how gravity will makes us fall, or how fire can burn us. Emotional beliefs are what we want to believe in, but never research and test objectively. It can be argued that without Bruce Lee, the genre of martial arts film would have not influenced Western mainstream cinema. Even after his death, the influence of Bruce Lee can still be felt. For example, he paved the way for similar more modern actors such as Jackie Chan and Jet Li. Bruce Lee has also affected a lot of other film genres such as horror, comedies, adventures, and science fiction. In 2009, it was decided that Bruce Lee's Hong Kong home would be preserved and turned into a tourist site. Bruce Lee also has a star in Hollywood Walk of Fame and a statue in Hong Kong, as well as a wax statue in Madame Tussauds in London. Bruce Lee also influenced a lot of other branches in martial arts, and some people also argue that Bruce Lee with his Jeet Kune Do was the father of mixed martial arts.